ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alia Nabila, your moderator for today. Welcome to our interactive webinar on the topic Film Censorship, Profit versus Social Responsibility. Today we will delve into the complex and contentious matter of film censorship and its impact on the film industry, societal values, and artistic expression in Malaysia. Our aim is to explore the delicate balance between profit orientation and social responsibility in the context of Film Censorship Act in Malaysia. We have three distinguished panelists who will share their insights on this topic. First, we have Sir Moha, we have Ms. Hanis and Mr. Faiz. Before we begin the discussion rounds, we are honored to have a special guest, Prof. Liana Aisha, who will provide a brief opening speech to set the stage for our discussions. Prof. Liana, over to you.
Thank you, Ms. Alia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor to be here with you today. So thank you everyone for joining this important conversation. Film censorship is a critical issue that affects not only the film industry, but also societal values and cultural expressions. I look forward to hearing diverse perspectives and insight from our discussion members and engaging in a meaningful dialogue on this topic. Thank you, and I look forward to engaging in fruitful conversation with all of you.
Thank you, Prof. Liana, for your thought-provoking speech. We appreciate your valuable insights. Now, let's move on to our first discussion round. Each panelist will have 1 minute to respond to the following question. How does film censorship in Malaysia impact the development and sustainability of the Malaysian film industry? We will start with Sir Moha, followed by Ms. Hanis and Sir Faiz.
Well, thank you, Alia. The film censorship in Malaysia affects the film industry growth or the business industry. Limitation on the freedom of the creativity can stop people become innovation or more creative, which may be damage the industry long-term sustainable or future. That's it for me.
Thank you, Alia and Moha. So, this film censorship has different effects on the development and sustainability of the Malaysian film industry. In terms of the positive effects of this law, film censorship can help ensure that the film shows are suitable with the values and sensitivity of Malaysia's multiracial and multi-religious society. Film censorship can also prevent the spread of negative elements that may threaten public safety and order, such as terrorism and incitement. On the other hand, the rise of streaming platforms and online content made censorship increasingly difficult. This is because audience can easily access uncensored content online, rendering the Film Censorship Board efforts less effective and potentially undermining its authority.
Thank you, moderator, for the questions. I think that film censorship in Malaysia has a dual impact on the local industry. On the positive side, it ensures the cultural alignment and market accessibility for the film meaning standards. Adherence to regulation may foster the creativity and facilitate the international collaborations. However, strict content restrictions can limit the creative freedom and hinder the international exposure, potentially embedding the industry growth and competitiveness. That's it for me.
Thank you, panelists, for your insightful responses. Now, let's move on to our second discussion round. Each panelist will have 1 minute to share their thoughts on the challenges faced by filmmakers due to film censorship in Malaysia. We will begin with Ms. Hanis, followed by Mr. Faiz, and then Sir Moha.
Thank you, Alia, for the question. For me, the challenge that filmmakers can face when dealing with this law is in terms of limitation to access to themes and issues, or it can be said as content that they want to bring into the film itself. This is because in order to comply with the guidelines set forth in the Film Censorship Act, filmmakers out there are unable to fully convey their uniqueness and freedom to produce engaging movie content. A filmmaker's ability to tell certain kinds of stories and explore certain issues may be limited by censorship. That's all from me.
Alright, film censorship in Malaysia presents challenges for filmmakers. They must navigate the restrictions on the content, limiting their ability to address the important issues and sniffing their creativity. Uncertainties in censorship decisions and difficulties in collaboration with the international filmmakers can create the additional hurdles. Financially, investors hesitating due to the concern about the restricted creativity can lead to the setback for the film projects. Striking a balance between the cultural values and creative expression is vital for a thriving Malaysian film industry. That's it for me.
All right, that's very interesting question. So filmmakers in Malaysia face challenges during the censorship, so impacting both creativity and also financial. So following the regulation or rules could be make harder to be effective on the global competitive on the diversity storytelling. So I think that's for me.
Thank you, panelists, for your valuable insights. Now, on to our final discussion round. Each panelist will have 1 minute to discuss potential reforms or solutions to achieve a balance between profit orientation and social responsibility in the context of Film Censorship Act in Malaysia. We will start with Mr. Faiz, followed by Sir Moha and then Ms. Hanis.
All right. In my opinion, balancing profit and responsibility in the Malaysia Film Censorship Act needs to be clear. Involving the filmmakers and having a film rating system, an efficient appeals process, regular reviews, and also education about the censorship purpose can help. Learning from global practices can boost the competitiveness. It also can encouraging the filmmakers to self-regulate and follow the ethical guidelines supported by the social responsibility contents. These changes can create more balanced and thriving aims to the industry of Malaysia. That's it from me.
So for my understand this question, the balance of profit, social responsibility, fostering collaboration between filmmakers and also censorship board manager is the key. I think the clear guidance and open communication can be key transformation process benefiting both filmmakers and also social value. I think that's all for me. Thank you for your attention and your time.
So for me, there are several reforms that I can suggest to achieve a balance between profit orientation and social responsibility. I think one of them is to increase the freedom and creativity of filmmakers by providing support and incentive to filmmakers who produce works of quality, meaning and social impact regardless of the theme or genre of the film. This suggestion can give space and opportunity to film art activists to express their ideas and view freely and creatively without being bound by the limitation or restriction of film censorship. This can improve the quality and variety of film content produced as well as attract a wider audience. By doing this reform, I hope that the Malaysian film industry can grow and be sustainable as well as achieve a balance between profit orientation and social responsibility.
Thank you to our esteemed panelists for your enlightening perspective. That's all time we have for today. I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our panelists for their valuable contributions and to our audience for their active participation. We hope this webinar has provided valuable insights into the complexities of film censorship in Malaysia. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a great day. Thank you.